There are two distinct steps to finding out what to create on YouTube. The first is asking yourself who are you making content for? And the second is why. Why would they watch your shit? This who guides every single part of the why, which is a lot more nuanced. Who will tell you whether visual continuity in your editing is important, or whether fast 2-second cuts is important, or whether emotionally engaging rises and hits in music are important or not. It will tell you whether maybe just ideas and teachings on a simple whiteboard or blackboard are much more important than editing or crafting a story with a rising action and a climax. So let's start with the who. You need to have a specific avatar that you make each and every video for. Some people overcomplicate this a lot and they ask questions like, what am I passionate about already? What do I want to get good at? What am I good at? Who can I help? Who cares? Who can buy? But personally, I like to skip all of that and just start off by writing a few short sentences about your target audience, because chances are you probably already have an idea of who you want to make videos for. It's most natural for this to be similar to your younger self. Literally you minus the knowledge you now have about the topics you're interested in and are making a business around. So after you've brain dumped some of those ideas, make a rough psychographic profile of this person. Basically just think about their fears, goals, values, and then just jot down some demographics about them. Don't forget their name, make it something cool. Name. And then after you've finished thinking about who they are, the important part is their fears, motivators, their beliefs, and their values. I'll put some examples of these down in the description, but now you know the person that you write content for, the person that you help. And you should be thinking about this person all the time. Nothing you make online is for you or about you. Even if you tell stories, it's always for them. Now I move on to the exciting part, the why. Why on earth would they watch your hard work? They will watch your hard work when you find an avenue where you can satisfy unmet demand and execute. This really is simple supply-demand economics. So plot a graph and on the x-axis, put down some words that describe unique aspects of people's videos. You can come with your own, but I'm going to obviously put some examples here. And that's, for instance, story. How insightful are their videos? Do they flex a lot? Do they provide tactics? Are they super authentic, showing a lot of personality and not really trying to be everyone else on social media? The length, how long are the videos? How cinematic are they? Are there a lot of graphics? Is it 3D? Are they just cool titles and thumbnails? Is it very educational or more edutainment based? On that note, pretty much everything on YouTube needs to be some form of edutainment. You need to be entertaining people to some degree. And then on the y-axis, 0, 10. What we're going to be doing is rating creators from 0 to 10 on each of these little points that you've identified, and then see where you can fit in and make something a bit different. X guy, here's some other dude who's like this, but he does this really well. So if I plot some imaginary people out right now, you'll see that often there are common traits within your niche, but each person will do something to more of an extreme than the others. And when I did this, I discovered that the people that I were watching we're not really making short videos, nothing really under 5 minutes. So that's what I'm trying to focus on, although this will not be under 5 minutes. Enjoy. So having identified where you can satisfy unmet demand, make a list of 10 to 50 video titles and thumbnails that perform well for these competitors that you've identified, and then choose a format that you think you can create, make your own version of right now, and start brainstorming and writing. A format on YouTube is a combination of the title, the thumbnail, and the broad idea of what the video is about, if you didn't know. If you have an existing channel that gets a lot of YouTube search traffic, then another way to do something similar to this is to go to your channel analytics page and have a look at the common search terms that people are looking for when they view your existing videos. And often those will involve other channels that are similar to yours. You can go have a look at those channels and see what they're doing and making, and just have a look at those keywords that are in those searches and use them in the description of your channel or your videos or in the title of your next video. Then the next step is to think about small parts of other creators' videos that you really like, and in your next video incorporate just one of those things. So for instance, in this video, I wanted to include a whiteboard. In this case, a blackboard, because I typically find that I really like those videos that have whiteboards. Maybe you watched a video and you found the typography was really catchy and interesting, or you just like the tempo of the video. Note those things down, analyze, and think about them yourself. Often, YouTubers will have 1 to 3 formats that they repeat consistently. In my other videos, I talk about the importance of delivering on unique ideas. And you deliver on unique ideas on YouTube by using an existing format that works. Probably ones that these people you've identified as your competitors are already using. Then tweaking that format very slightly and providing your own unique ideas or creativity, filmmaking ability, whatever it is, inside the video. consistently. You definitely won't do it well the first time. Point is to see how it turns out, how long it took you to do it, and whether or not you think it's sustainable. And it's about sustainability for you. You have got to keep on doing this. The next question is, what's the first thing my viewers think about when they wake up in the morning? The answer for me is that they think about growing their audience online. And this also happens to more or less be what I think about in the morning. So keep that answer to the question in mind every single time you make something. The next point is create a growth thesis. A growth thesis is a short statement about why your channel is going to succeed. And it follows this format. Given my understanding of what my market wants, what my competitors are doing, what is the thing that I can do that nobody else is doing that I know that people will want? And you'd want to phrase that along the lines of, if I do X, then it's unreasonable that I won't succeed. So for me, it's if I create short, high quality, actionable advice on growing your audience through organic content online and lean into my controversial beliefs about productivity and the internet, then it's unreasonable that I won't succeed eventually. That said, you need to accept that creating content implies that everything will be a complete disorganized mess. If you want to have recurring viewers on your channel, you will feel like your desktop, your notes, your hard drive, your camera settings, your desk, everything is a complete mess. Like you're not doing anything the proper way, and you keep on refining your growth thesis and your belief statements and what makes you weird and all that stuff. But there's never going to be a perfect moment to hit record. There's never going to be a moment where there isn't noise outside, the wind is howling, never a time when someone doesn't ring the doorbell or call your phone, or when you feel completely organized and prepared. That moment doesn't ever come, ever. So just keep on forging on.